Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Punisher here. As you notice, I'm out in the studio. That's because I had a rare instance where I had some time off. And I said, I'm going to just come out here in the studio and I'll record it here instead of the war room. Bring it down a notch. Just kind of show everybody that the Punisher is in charge. I got my coffee right here. Oh, did I say that? Did I say that was coffee? I've got my Blantons right here. Punisher. Everybody knows the old adage, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So here we are on a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Haven't seen you since Sunday, but I can tell you that Sunday was one spectacular podcast. Everybody enjoyed it. I hope that everybody did. And if you didn't, go back and see the podcast. It was wonderful. But anyway, we are here on Wednesday and several things to get to. But I can tell you, I'm very, very excited to be here today on this hump day. I'm very excited to see my Punisher Patriots. There is a tremendous amount of things going on. You know, the Trump presidency is just knocking it out of the park day after day after day. Doge continues to find more expenses, wasted stuff. But I gotta tell you, a little bit of confusion on the whole thing with the federal workers and the email deal. It's a lot of things taken out of context, okay? You can't, it kind of shows a miscommunication when you got our man, who I love, Mr. Elon, but when he's putting out one message while the department heads are putting out another, you can't have both. So I watched the press conference today, and I saw the press secretary, and she explained it quite well and appropriate. And that's that certain department heads, SecDef, FBI, I think Secretary of State, have said that they will handle the business as it relates to their personnel. That's why they told them, and that's why they told them to not respond to this email with the 3 to 5 bullets. Why? Because they might unintentionally share some information that doesn't need to be shared. So out of concern and caring of our national security, those people are not going to be responding. Simple as that. Simple as that. But the media likes to take it all out of context and say, "Oh, these guys are incapable of writing 3 to 5 bullets." Nonsense. There isn't a single one of those high-speed folks who couldn't come up with 3 to 5 bullets. So anyway, enough on that. Spending bill, still not there. You got a few outliers who are against it. Sometimes these people cause little problems, but it's okay early on to express your concern about the bill so that you can work it out. But when it comes down to the time for the vote, get her done. Get her done. We still have some time, though. Close to 2 weeks. I think the 11th or 12th. Everybody heard that Joy Reid finally out. I think we mentioned it on the podcast, but if not, she's out. She's probably blaming it on racism, when the truth is, couldn't stand her. Everything she said was bad, negative, just hated people, particularly those of opposite color. Yes. That's a true statement. Dan Bongino is the deputy director of the FBI. Reminds me of assistant director. I think that's the same as the deputy director. Assistant director Skinner from the X-Files. Assistant director Skinner, I think I liked him on the X-Files with Fox Mulder and Agent Dana Scully. One of the greatest series of all time. I loved it. Anyway, the truth is out there. That's what he said. The truth is out there. So, why did I bring that up? Because I thought it was a cool series. Have you been watching this thing up in Maine? The one that Trump pointed out at that governors get together. They are so delusional. They still haven't gotten on board with the men and women's sports, and they're basically saying all you have to do is just simply say that you are you align with a sex that's opposite of what is on your birth certificate, and that's it. You don't need to change it. You don't need to provide any documentation. Nothing. These people are not for the rights of young girls in sports. It's crazy. Meanwhile, I'm getting ahead of myself just a little bit, but I hope that all of the mothers out there are getting used to the fact, I think that's Wisconsin maybe, are getting used to the fact that they are considered as inseminated persons. So everybody get ready to buy your cards, for your inseminated persons, wives, for Mother's Day. Happy Inseminated Persons Day. Isn't that the most disgusting sounding day of the year? Who on earth would come up with such nonsense? And that was just one of them. They won't call father a father, he's a person. Screw that. Operation Flatline. Operation Flatline. If you are here tonight, you're gonna hear it live right here tonight, that Operation Flatline is hereby moving to Operation Flatline 22.0. Never before have we had an operation ever go to this high of a number, but that's just here to show you just how important this operation is. Let me take a puff off this cigar. That's what Operation Flatline means to many people. It means the ability to enjoy a fine cigar because you know that the Punisher is out here protecting you. And with that, we're going to have a little bit of this. And you know it, I know it, the American people know it. Remember Operation Flatline 22.0, effective immediately. Screw James White Bulger. We'll talk to you later. Bye.